Should I sell the shares or should I sell the business in my company? Now, I'm talking specifically about companies here. You can't sell shares in discretionary trusts. You can sell units in unit trusts. You can't sell shares in partnerships. So let's talk about companies. If you sell the shares in the company, you're selling an active asset. Whoever owns those shares gets all the normal capital gains, small business exemptions or CGT exemptions, which includes owning the asset for 12 months, which means you get a 50% exemption to start with, and then it trickles down from there, which I've spoken about previously. But if you sell the business out of a company, companies don't get the 12-month exemption. Then you can use the normal capital gains exemptions to reduce the capital gain. But what happens is that the untaxed income remains in the company. So to get that out, you have to either pay an unfranked dividend, which means that you as the shareholder pays tax on that money anyway, which is not usually the best idea. Or second, you can go to a liquidator and get the company liquidated. When they do that, it's a return on capital rather than a dividend, which if it's in a close enough time frame to the capital gain, you may be able to trigger the small business capital gains exemptions on that and have some great outcomes. So always come and see us to have a chat about the options and the tax implications of where it sits. But keep in mind that most people will want to buy the business and not buy your company. And the reason for that is simple. It's skeletons in the closet. They don't want to risk anything that you may have done in that business in the past coming back to get them that they're going to have liability for. If I'm advising clients to buy a business, I always say buy the business, not the company. Now, larger companies aren't quite as averse to that risk, so they're quite happy in some instances to buy the shares rather than the companies. And if you can get away with it, great. But do come and see us, because there can be some serious tax consequences if the right actions aren't taken.